Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol INTC for Intel Corp. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, I should let you know that in the post-market, they did announce a new hire, the CFO position, which is a fairly significant one, and obviously the stock price is responding well to that. So it's very likely that we'll open on some sort of gap up for tomorrow's session, but please do keep in mind a lot can happen between now and 9:30, so please adjust accordingly. We want to know where the overnight high is. We want to know where the forecasted opening print is, and we also want to know where today's high of day was. Let's turn that extended hours back off, and we can focus over on the daily time frame chart to talk through some potential scenarios here when dealing with this gap. So whenever we're dealing with a gap, could be either direction. Scenario number one is always the gap and trap, and what that looks like would be opening here, failing to find new buyers over the overnight high, trading short back down through the open to fill the gap down towards today's high of day at 55.30. If you come on over to the trade tab, what you'll notice is that this is easy to borrow, so you can short the shares and it's reasonably priced. And if you were to take puts, there's some okay volume here on the monthlies, but let's check the weeklies quickly. And yeah, some okay volume here as well. Again, it's not fantastic, but maybe with the gap up, there's more interest in the name and the volume here would increase for tomorrow's session. So it is a possibility, but I would probably just opt for short shares given the nature of what's going on here. And also the spreads, generally on something this cheap, I would like to see the spread 1 cent, not really, 3, 5, whatever these are. So those are my thoughts on going short here. If it's going to be a long trade, it's got to do something like this. We got to put in a bull flag off the open, consolidate high just underneath the overnight high. Anything that basically sets up a break, so it could also look something like this, right? Ascending triangle, higher lows coming into it. Anything that sets up the break of the overnight high, 58.37, should take us into the next daily area of resistance. Let me pop this back on over to auto, and we'll find that level together. And here we go. What are we seeing? So here, and it's really to the bottom of the gap, right, from prior earnings cycle from April of last year. You can see that this overhead gap could be in play up and over 60, up into 62.28. So again, it's not to say that that has to fill all in one day, but if there were a break of the overnight high, I could certainly see 60 being a reasonable upside target. That's all I've got for you on Intel for today. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.